you've lived a really exciting life, traveling the world, being on film and things like that, and now you've started a family. What do you feel as though God's mission is for Chris and Kyoko Robbins now?
Yeah, that's a great question. As far as God's mission for me and for my family right now, you know, I used to have a lot of dreams that, when you're not married, when you don't have a family, you think of things singularly, and so I had a lot of dreams for me, and you really cannot separate once you're married, once you have kids. You can't separate that anymore, and it's kind of a strange point for me. I think I've had a lot of drive and motivation and clarity for the most point. Right now, it's how do we take the gifts and abilities that God's blessed my family with, and the desires that He's placed on our hearts. How do you pull those together into a life that glorifies God? So right now, there's a few things I definitely feel extremely called to. I love teaching. I love teaching, whether it's in a classroom setting or even on a stage. Even more so one-on-one or small group. I love teaching. So right now I'm getting my Master of Arts in Theology, and after that I'm going to get what's called a THM, Master of Theology, which would give me the minimum requirements to teach in seminary. So that's something that at some point I would love to do. Potentially do some PhD work beyond the THM. My wife's getting her Master of Arts in Philosophy of Religion and Ethics, and watching her grow and just her passion for understanding different worldviews. What does it mean to be an atheist? What does it mean to be an agnostic? What does it mean to be New Age? What does it mean, and how our response is as Christians, and how our response is against those things as Christians. But even more so, if I say I believe in Jesus, if I say that Christ is my Lord and Savior, how am I consistent with my actions in my life? Does my saying that I believe that Jesus saved me and Jesus is my provider, does that show up in how I deal with my finances at home, and how we trust God month to month to take care of our bills? Saying that God is my provider of protection, and that He loves me and protects me. How does that show up in my confidence that He's going to keep us safe? Saying that I believe there's a heaven after this, and that's so much greater than we could ever believe this life to be. Do I live my life all about now, or do I really live it trusting that heaven is going to blow us away and be more amazing than we could ever imagine? Those are things that I hope to grow in and help other people grow in. So, I've been doing a lot of studying and doing a lot of learning. Getting married and having kids is a humbling thing, and if you treat it the right way, it's a very forming and shaping thing, and it'll help me to become more like the Lord and be more effective. And all the other things that God's blessed me to do, being in the military and being a college and professional athlete, working in film and television, and just things are just really blessed, been cool to do. Those are just tools that God will use. Everything that I am and everything that people have done in their life, God can use if we let them. So that's, from here on out, I want to continue to learn and just do things that glorify Him.